Yo, what's up, Meth? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. How goes the day, my guy? It's tempting me a little bit with Leona, but grooving is where it's at. May as well make the Jewel Gauntlet now. I don't think. Chilling with some PoE. Yeah, man, I need... You know, I think by the time I end up getting around to getting into some PoE, it's not going to be, it's not going to be as fashionable. You know what I mean? I've been playing a little bit with my brother-in-law at night after stream. I've had these early streams lately, which will be stopping after tonight, by the way. But I've been playing in the evenings a little bit, and I'm still kind of struggling to get into it a little bit, man. I don't know. Random artifact. Rabbit Eviding Dong's death cap isn't too shabby. Go Forge and Strength. Soraka's Miracle. Okay, well. Her goes nothing. Hey Alec, how are you, man? It's all in game. Just gotta get you there. Yeah. I know, man. I know. You've been very generous with that offer too. How's Allie doing, Alec? Make sure you say hello from me. Hope you guys are doing great. What rank? I think I'm gold something. I moved up kind of quick and then like I kind of flatlined. I came back from vacation and they patched things, and so since this most recent update, I've maybe played like what, 6 games. So I'm still... They moved my cheese pretty frequently in this game, it seems. Oh, she got her CPA. That's fantastic. She's big chillin'. Well, make sure you say hello from me. I thought about you guys when I got a bow bun at Epcot during Food and Wine this past fall. Like, I think I put a picture in. I don't remember. Or no, you know what it was? It wasn't Food and Wine. It was Festival of the Arts, and they dyed the bun like a purple color for the event. It tasted exactly the same, obviously, but you know. Have you guys been to Disney at all in recent months? That was years ago when we met there. She's actually going to Orlando this week for work. She's upset because nothing's going on at Epcot. That's actually the best time to be there, frankly. Because it's so busy. You were there last year? Okay, gotcha. I'll be there in August for work, and I'll for sure hit up Food and Wine. Well, you know, I live 1.7 miles away from Epcot, and so... If you want to just bump into each other for a quick handshake, a warm greeting, we might be able to do that. If you're there for work though, you might be preoccupied with colleagues and things like that, but for what it is worth, I'm close. I go to Epcot all the time. All the time. Oh, shades of green. Okay. Good stuff, man. Like I said, it's really no pressure. No pressure to meet up with a random internet fuck man, you know what I mean? But I think it's cool whenever I get a chance to say hello to folks. Alex and 3 mana regen. Let's go with the Hex. What's up, Allie? How are you? I was just telling Alec to make sure you I pass along he passes along hello. I told him I was thinking about you guys at Festival of the Arts at Epcot because they had the bao buns and they dyed the bun purple for the festival. You know, everything's colorful for these festivals. So I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember the little us. No, I always. My wife remembered that too. She's like, didn't you meet up with that couple from your Twitch stream? I'm like, yeah, I did. My wife remembered that too. I'm kind of like an elephant. I eat a lot and I remember everything. Same. Well, you know, Space Groove is supposed to be the jam, all the rage this patch, but and it usually does pretty well, but I'm getting my ass kicked so far. Feels bad, man. My son told me that they're gonna be doing another Cuphead. Did you guys see that? A new Cuphead coming out. He didn't say when though. Yeah, we're still in the Disney area. Yeah, we're about I think like 1.7 miles from Epcot. I think we're the closest park we're technically to is Studios. And if the roads connected, I could walk in a straight line. Like, you know, as the crow flies, I could walk to Wide World of Sports in like 20 minutes. Oh, was I really? I'm super excited for it. He was like, my son's 13 now, by the way. He's not a mini anymore. He's like 5'10", and his voice is about as deep as mine is. He's gonna be a big guy. But yeah, he was like, you can do Saturday morning cartoons and play that new Cuphead. I'm like, well, when does it come out? He's like, I don't know, like next year. I'm like, well, like we need something for like maybe, you know, like a Saturday coming up soon. And he's like, I don't know. Like, you're not helpful at all. Hey, Daddy One Shot, how are you, man? Good morning to you. Well, it's almost 8 p.m. here, but good morning to you. You feel old now? Been to Polite Pig? Yes, as a matter of fact. I would say out of all the parks, we go to Epcot the most. But out of all of the Disney things, we go to Springs by far the most because everybody always wants to go there for dinner. We go to Springs, I would say at least, well, when people are in town visiting us, or if there's an unusually high number of things going on with like my mom, who also lives in the area, we'll go to Springs sometimes two times a week for dinner, or like, hey, let's go to Springs and go watch a movie, and we'll go to breakfast, and you know, like that kind of thing. But we're there all the time. 2 in the morning. Okay, so that's what, I can't remember. Are you like in Germany? Can't remember where that is. Frozen. Okay, so next time you're there, at Springs, I mean, next time you're in Springs, go to the Wine Basket, which is just underneath Wine Bar George, like right across from Gideon's. And they have a frozen old fashioned, and then you can send me a thank you. You can send me a thank you letter later. Germany. Okay, I knew it. I'm pretty sure. Yes, go try the frozen old fashioned at the wine basket, or you could go to Wine Bar George for like tapas or something like that. They don't really have like it's a restaurant technically, yes, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's more like for apps and drinks. Hold on, I need to think about this for a second. Every 5 seconds, Spirit Visage heals allies within 1 hand. Oh, actually, that's pretty great. You know what? I like it too. Watching some friendlies before the World Cup. Yeah, World Cup, man. My son is very into soccer. So my son's a big Lionel Messi fan. We've actually traveled, like, we've gone to like 4 different states to watch Inter Miami play. And then obviously we've gone down to Fort Lauderdale for matches as well. Don't love bourbon. I'm actually in the Louisville area right now. Like, as I sit here, I'm not even in Florida. I'm in the Louisville, Kentucky area. He's a good son. Yeah, he's a good kid, man. He loves his footies. The other thing that I really have come to enjoy a lot at Springs is Summer House. Summer House is really good stuff, at least in my opinion. Summer House is good. It's a little bit on the more expensive side, but it's a great atmosphere. What else? We went in April. We went and saw the Midnight. The Midnight performed at House of Blues. That was fantastic. Yeah, we do a lot. We do a lot at Disney, on Disney property. Alec won't be there to keep me on budget. I mean, you're a CPA now, right? So you can cook up your financials however you need to serve your needs. Is that no?
Mortals will inherit the future.
Like, listen, don't worry about the dollars. It's all a little bit complicated. Okay, I got it under control. It's fine. Seems like my oldest daughter is going to be tall. She's 8 and yeah. It sounds like it. Yeah, based on that. Kvik Silver. We're just gonna kind of leave that be for the moment. It's my sugar baby. Hey, we all need one, you know. It's no shame in that game. You go to Cirque du Soleil ever? We saw the art. I saw Anuba a long time ago. I haven't been to the new one. You know, it's funny. I've seen more Cirque in Las Vegas. Even though, like, I don't know. I wasn't really excited about the theme of this one, to be perfectly honest with you. Not because it looked bad, it just wasn't maybe my cup of tea, you know? Some dude almost ate shit on the giant wheel. Really? Cirque is, so they're incredibly talented artists and athletes. Like, make no mistake, right? Like, I can not really want to go and watch it and still obviously appreciate the tremendous talent, right? But some of the theming on some of those is just, it's a little bit too out there for my taste. I don't know, you know, like it's a bit too eclectic for me. Daddy one child. Sometimes I wish I had all boys because wife and the oldest are starting to argue a lot. Uh-oh. Depends on the ages too, you know what I mean? I'll tell you, like my wife, she has 4 sisters and 1 brother. Her brother is the oldest out of all of them. And sometimes they get into it, and that's when I just quietly exit stage left. Hey Morgan, how are you? You don't want to see a grown woman portray a child. Yeah, it's a little bit funky. Yeah, I mean, again, like it's all, I'm not shitting on it, you know what I mean? But, and none of us are shitting on it. I'm just, it's a little bit different. She wanted ginger kids, it's her own fault. Well, you know, you reap what you sow, right? How goes the TFT? It goes very mediocre. I'm not a great player. And so like every match is just a learning opportunity, which I'm enjoying it. I think I'm struggling a lot right now with not really knowing what else to play that I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment out of. I'm plugging this a little bit if you guys want to help me out, or if you're interested. Obviously no hard feelings otherwise, and I wouldn't know otherwise, but I am putting Resident Evil content on my YouTube channel, and that is that's not streamed content. That's just videos that I'm recording, editing, and putting out separate from the live stream. So I'm doing something separate and different, and I'm having a lot more fun playing Resident Evil than I am playing TFT. That doesn't mean I'm not enjoying this, because I am. I wouldn't play it if I wasn't enjoying it, but I'm having a lot of fun doing that right now. It's just a small poo. But TFT is a great game. I think I would enjoy it more if I were like more confident in my ability. I don't know. We'll grab a needlessly large rod because why not? Everyone needs a needlessly large rod in their life. Am I right, chat? I'm gonna get back into TFT, but don't have the space on the PC at the moment. Yeah, you have to have terabytes now. Or several, that's right. Or several. It's a good call out, Myth. Let's finally get confident in new set. Yeah. New set about to come out. That's 100% what's been happening. It's not even changes in set. It's like like the mid-set patches that are screwing me. Team becomes large. Hey, look, more needlessly large rods. We're gonna go with the new Recruit Plus though, because it's just better for me right now. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Go two snippers. Okay, we'll hold there for now. We're getting back into Hades 2, which has been so nice. I never played any of the Hades, but everybody I've ever spoken to about it says it's just a great game. God, look at these thieves' gloves, man. Jesus. The speed and pacing of TFT though is like, I will say this, like it's very sort of therapeutic. Like it's almost like a relaxing experience, even though there's the stressful aspects of it. It's a very like calm experience. Which, you know, I like. Actually, yes, let's do that.
May I jump in?
Oh, I just realized we have one spot open. Yeah, that's Morgan. That's what I hear. Like, everybody has always told me that. You need to play Hades. And you know, Path of Exile is rocking and rolling right now. And for some reason, I just that game just does not stick for me sometimes. Like, it is, like, it's a great game. Like, absolutely, it's a great game. It just, like, I don't know, it's not satisfying me right now. Better take the Storm Hex. And like, that's the thing too, like, I want to be into it, and I'm just not. And there are moments where I'm like, oh, I actually do want to play, and then I'll play for like 30 or 40 minutes or something like that, and then I'm like, all right, yeah, actually no, it's it's just not doing it for me. I don't know what else to say about it. Oh, whoopsie. Let's do that, I guess. I can't do that. Seem playing it on a bit on Steam. Yeah, a little bit here and there. It also kind of depends on the time of day. Sometimes I leave games open and it shows me in a game and I'm not really playing it. That happens too sometimes. Hey, Ivy. Spamming one ability over and over. Sometimes it's like that, yeah. And then other times, like, you know, like, same can be said. I like Diablo. I like Diablo better than Path of Exile. I don't know if that's a spicy take. I'm very well. Thank you. I hope the same for you. All right, here's our investment in losing. Dude, this Briar in my back line is awful. There wasn't an update today, right? Like, Space Groove is not like just like, hey, you know what? It's June 10th. This is Space Groove is ass day, and we're just going to make it bad. And people who roll that comp are going to be bad, and they're going to lose all their games, and they'll be in 8th place. Actually, that's impossible to be in 8th place because people, I think, probably like they're late for bedtime and they had to leave. That's like why I'm not in last place. Easy top 6. The easiest. All right, I have to... Just gotta do this, I guess. Nope, it's gotta be this. There's the blitz. All right, is it our saving grace? I don't know. Blitz do be doing things sometimes. Okay. Diablo 4 can be the same kind of, it can be the same way though, like it can be 1 or 2 button. I think what it is for me is that, so okay, this is, I think my brother-in-law and I were talking about this, and I think this is probably what's actually happening. Act 1 of PoE 2 has that sort of dark feel to it, right? It feels almost like it feels very similar to like a Diablo game. And Path of Exile Act 1 has that as well. And it's great. And then you start getting into like, and Diablo has desert biomes in almost every one of their games too. But it feels different in Diablo. And then you start getting into like that swampy jungle area, which it makes me want to just tear my face off. And then it starts getting weird with like the alien technology inside the temple, and like that's where PoE starts to lose me a little bit. I can do, yeah, Act 3 sucks. Yeah, see, so Meth, like you are definitely going at PoE right now. And even someone who can, like, who's into the game right now and someone who is enjoying it can still acknowledge the fact that Act 3 is terrible. Just the theme of it is just not enjoyable for me. And so anyway, I've said this a few different times, but I have to, even though like I'm pushing buttons and all this stuff, like what I'm looking at for hours has to be appealing, and the music has to be appealing, and I like on the caravan, like I don't like any of that. And that's what I love about Diablo, and that's what's consistent about the Diablo experience and the Diablo universe, is that everything has that dark, ominous feel to it. And like that's my jam, you know. Like the temple alien, yeah, see, and that seems to be like a consensus, I think, for a lot of people, is that the alien business is a little bit, I mean, but it's, you know, then you have the more recently added act, which by most accounts is better, right? Oh, I couldn't sneak him in there last second fast enough. It's more depth to the end game for PoE, but Diablo is definitely more casual friendly. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm definitely much more casual. There's no doubt about that. Jeez, these items on Blitz are just outrageous. Quite good. Recommend. Like even my friends, my IRL friends, who will like, hey, you know, we're gonna just hang out in Discord and play PoE all weekend. What are you up to? And I'm like, well, it ain't that. It's not that. That's not happening. And like, I want to hang out and like, you know, Meth, even like you were like, hey, I'd be happy to run you. Like, Good shit end game. I'm like, I appreciate you, man, very, very much. But for some reason, even that, and you're doing all the work, even that sounds arduous to me. So anyway, enough shitting on PoE, or excuse me, a small poo, as Allie put it. Dude, I am shocked at how good this is. We were on death's door and now we're like top 4. I'll sprint you through the last of the campaign right now. I just run it in the background. Right? Run it in the background of my my stream. Actually, I think this is better.
The time for talk is over.
Uh-oh, we might be in trouble here. Definitely in trouble. They put those items back on Gwen. Just gonna roll down here. Oh, actually. Let's do that. I think we got it. Yeah. Top 2. We were able to rescue it. Somehow. Not exactly sure how we did it, but we did it. I think we're gonna have trouble with this one regardless. Yeah. Well, we finished second. Considering how things were looking there and the fact that we've been on like 5 health for a while, it's turned out pretty well. Not too shabby, chat. I'm gold 3 right now, whoever was asking about my rank. We were gold 2, then we were gold 3, then we were gold 2, now we're gold 3 again. I think I'm like level 30. I think I just blew the horn on the caravan. Like that's how early I am. That is how early game I am. By the way, thank you guys all for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm glad to see some folks are able to come through with a little bit earlier time slot. I might have a couple more towards the end of June. There might be a few days where I can stream early again as well, maybe even earlier. It's hard, like I gotta get dinner ready and stuff like that, so I can't usually go too much earlier, but it will be a little bit shorter tonight because I have to go to the airport to pick up my wife who was traveling for work, so I'll have to go pick her up. But we'll get a couple hours in here. All right. Gold tier augments. Okay. To Diana. I really tried hard shoehorning in Challenger last night. You could see the attack speed going off, but man, the front line, I didn't have enough of any one thing to support the tanks, and they would just get shredded. So it just doesn't seem great. Maybe there's a specific board mix, like a board set that you can put in, but I could not figure out what that was. Tactician abilities execute enemies below 12% of their maximum health. Hull Crusher. Let's go with that.
So hungry. So hungry.
have to tell your wife the Epcot couple say hi. I will. I definitely will. I'm sure she would say hi back. So I'll just go ahead and proactively do that. If I don't talk to you again, have a safe trip. I hope you have a good time. It'll be hot, but you're a Floridian, so. Yeah, you're used to it. Oh, you're in South Carolina. That's right. I thought you were in Sarasota. Maybe that's outdated information. Isn't that right? You were in Sarasota. Well, like, I'm not crazy. I'm not imagining that you were in Sarasota at one point. You're just not anymore. Either way, it's hot in both places, that's for sure. You're near Tampa for a while. Okay. Gotcha. A couple of friends that live in the Charleston area. Kind of want to go. I would like to go to Charleston, actually. Seems like a nice place. After feeling 6 non-unique traits. In a random. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that.
Which burns brighter, the fire of retribution or the heart's light?
It's tempting when there's 3 of them here. We may as well. Hey monkeys, ape together strong. Truth. Welcome in. Charleston is a cool place to visit at least once. Savannah, yeah, I've heard that too. There's somebody I work with whose mom lives in Savannah, and she said she goes there like maybe like once a month, and she said it's always a treat.
Let's go.
Omnivamp. Marauders gain more Omnivamp attack damage. Their Omnivamp over healing is converted into shield. That seems like it could be good. I've never really messed with that a whole lot. Who's doing all the damage here? Is it your gun? Yeah. Should probably move the Bloodthirster over. I need to figure out another tank situation here too. Because I can't, this isn't going to stay like this for too long. I'm going to lose my win streak.
Blind to the truth.
Everybody, hit!
Person deliberately throwing. Strange, there's nothing on the bench either. Gain 4 gold and tag XP now. After each player combat, if there are no items on your bench other than consumables, gain 2 XP.
Nowhere is safe. Protect what is pure.
The Hull Crusher's working out pretty well.
They have it coming.
I don't think I've ever even seen that before. I'm trying to learn the game. I'm pretty new. And so like I'm trying to take the time to understand what it is I'm doing. Because I'm not very comfortable with a lot of this just yet. And Pike is doing work. Is it? Yeah, I have no idea. I try to watch a little bit here and there, but like most of the time you can't really learn from watching you can't watch a lot of Twitch streams and learn, it doesn't seem like. You can, there's a lot of good content on YouTube to learn. But as far as like trying to like have live interaction with somebody who's gonna like kind of go through this kind of stuff, it seems like it doesn't exist. I've watched a few videos. I've put out some videos as I'm learning, just to kind of like as part of my learning experience. Let's try at a higher level. Watching streams is the best way. Yeah, I figured as much.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, we're gonna have to swap this out, I think. Well, I lose. No, I don't. I'm also looking for synergies. Like what's going to go well? Is there something like a combination of things, items with specific abilities that's going to go well a little bit better? So like I'm trying to feel that out too. More dog? I've never heard of them. I've been streaming. I started streaming back in 2017 and I streamed for a few years. I was in a completely different directory as my main game. And then I took a few years off and I just recently came back about a month ago and I've been streaming this for the most part. I do some other things on my YouTube channel, but as far as like my live stream content, I've been doing mostly this. Oh, previously developer. Okay. Gotcha. I imagine they were probably pretty insightful. Need more damage. We won that by 7 health.
Deny me no longer.
Interacting with the community heaps. That's great. I mean, that's somebody who understands their job and tries to do it well. You want to know what your player base wants. You want to know what the community wants, and without pandering, you know. Quality ads, like good value changes and things like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them, but I'm interested now. Titans Resolve. Last Whisper would be probably okay here too. I'm gonna go Titans Resolve, I think. That seems much better, actually. I listen to like, well, I let the, see, I also stream on YouTube, and YouTube is very strict about their music, and so I have to be a little bit careful about what I stream. This is usually what I'm listening to. But some of this stuff will get me copyright struck, so. So yeah, I have to be a little bit cautious on some of that, unfortunately. Most of the videos that I have where I have that music playing on it, like I usually get an email from YouTube like, hey, by the way, Just want to let you know you can't be listening to that shit while you're streaming. Yeah, I would prefer that, but try to be playing by the rules, you know what I'm saying? But my YouTube channel is pretty small. For a long time, it was just like an archive for old stuff, like just a place so like stuff that I didn't want to be auto deleted because of time. It would be like where stuff would just kind of be held just so it didn't get deleted. But now I'm actually making a little bit more of a concerted effort to put stuff out there. I don't know if this is going to be good enough for a late game, but like this seems like a good mid game board for the time being. We still haven't gotten a third Aatrox. Well, asking we shall receive. Actually, let's put him back here since we got the gargoyles. %50 more health from all sources. So that's why he's so chunky. We'll take a chance on this. We got some competition here. Okay, well that wasn't too bad.
My eyes are open.
May have a bit of a problem on this one. Yeah. This is giving the Belveth is giving me Marauder and Challenger. So a Yi would be good if we can add a Yi. We probably don't need the third Nova though. That's coming from Aatrox, so. But we certainly can't go with just one tank. So I might have to kind of figure that out a little bit. Maybe the other mech. Maybe the mech tank. I'm not real sure yet.
All who cross me will be made my targets.
Deny me no longer.
I think we just need to econ up. I think. There'd be something better than Spirit Visage here. I guess if we went Warmogs, maybe. That's kind of what I was thinking too, because it's a percent of missing health, and with a huge health pool.
I feel like I forgot to shoot something.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's our Yi. 52. That would just tank my econ. This gave me a problem last time. This Talon gave me some trouble. Yeah, pain in the ass. Jeez. 3 stars everywhere. I don't know that it's really worth hanging on to these, but maybe this will help a little bit.
They have it coming.
Been playing since patch 1. Like you're talking about like set 1? Is that what you mean? Didn't realize Jen had a unique crate. Yeah, the Eradicator.
Foe remains, I live.
I'm gonna go with a completed anvil here. Can always move that. I don't really like a TFT player shit. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't seem like most do. And typically I'll read things and then I'll just immediately forget them. Anybody who's been in my channel for a long time will tell you, like, I will read something and then immediately be like, oh, I wonder what this does. But like, dude, you literally just read what it does a second ago. You read it out loud in front of all of us. I'm like, oh, I did. Streamer brain is a real thing. Space Groove doing work. Well, we made top 4 with this mix. I didn't even think, honestly, I didn't think this had any business going this far, but we'll take it. There's just so much information to take in. It's just overwhelming. I need like a Quicksilver or something like that. It's so deceptive, isn't it? Like,
I feel like I forgot to shoot something.
Mighty Mech. I don't actually know if that does a whole lot for us, though. We can die once or twice, I think. This is just outrageous, man. Like he's or they've had these for a long time. 60 know what item to do most of the time, but don't ask me what they do. Yeah, you just visually, you know, the icon belongs with this character and or this champion and so on.
To the death.
Not really sure what else I can do to make this work. If anything. That's good design though, you know what I mean? Like from a game development perspective. GG's. That was going to be hard to stop. Let's go one more. Well, we might be able to do two more. Yeah, I haven't been live that long. I have to keep an eye on the time though, because to go to the airport to pick up my wife, I have to, it's going to be probably like a 50-minute drive to get there from where I am right now, the airport she's flying into. So I just need to make sure I leave enough time for her. Oh, Spurs and Knicks are on tonight too. Spurs look better on the road at the Garden than they do at home. Weird. Desperation does things to people.
Feel the sun's glory. Twilight fades.
Let's finish this quickly.
Hey, Walian, how are you? Happy hump day.
Rally to me.
It do be Wednesday, do. It's been a good day. I can't complain. This is ass, by the way. I will never do that again. Never ever will I ever do that again. Let's try that. Pike, huh?
I got this.
Sure, why not? I definitely don't want that, Caitlin. Getting involved with Caitlin is like a bad relationship. Like once she's on the board, like you end up getting a bunch of her, and then it's like hard to kind of part ways. Even though she's not really doing anything good for you. It's that toxic relationship. What does he even do? Reposition up to 1 hex to throw a harpoon at the furthest enemy. The harpoon pulls the first enemy hit 1 hex forward and deals 90 damage physical. Then teleport behind them and cleave. I have to watch this. I need to watch this in action. I see. Okay.
Doing it.
Such a shame they nerfed Nashers. It always seems very easy to build those. Maybe that's kind of the point though. Not a bad win streak here. Next time you select God Pengu's gift, gain an extra copy of the champion. Gain 1 random 1-star 4 cost.
I will guide thy hand.
We're gonna do it. Okay, we'll just take the tier. Yo, Classics, what's up, man? Thank you for the raid, homie. Appreciate it, man. Man, it's been a long time, dude. How are you, man? Good to see you, my friend.
No fighting dead.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back, dude. Been a long time. 4-year break. In some ways it feels like I'm starting over, but then like that's obviously very far from the truth because there are so many people that pop in here. Yeah, and you know, I've been streaming earlier this week just because my wife's been out of town for business travel, and so I've had an opportunity to stream earlier in the evening. No camera because I'm not at like my home, but still nice to be able to be live a little bit earlier. Give some people who I think have been wanting to kind of pop in a little bit more and just can't because, I mean, let's face it, the 10:30 p.m. Eastern start time, that's a tall order for a lot of people. It's late. But I appreciate the raid, man, and thank you for bringing your folks over and for thinking about me, man. Super nice, dude. I think we're dead on this one. Oh no, we're not. I didn't see the kindred back there.
To oblivion.
Actually, I think the ribbon's gonna be better.
Is over.
Yeah. Oh, of course, man. I was glad to do it too. Maybe one of these days I can do it again. But I suspect it'll take a while though. Twitch is such a different place too, man. People come to Twitch for different reasons now than they used to, it seems. It seems that way, anyway. Like I don't recognize, you know, I don't recognize any of the directories anymore. It's a different place, man. It seems like cheating is also like the norm for a lot of people too, which is really, really unfortunate. This one's kind of tough, man. Okay, we're gonna go with the hedge fund. Yeah, so if you're curious about this game, it's an auto chess, like an auto battler. I streamed it. I streamed this game in set 1, and I really liked it back then. But despite not being like high action or high player activity, and the champs on the board just kind of doing their own thing, like this game is very deceptively difficult and complicated. But you buy champs from the shop down here, and the game has an economy. So you can see here when I hover over, you got income. You have win or loss streak money, and then you've got archetypes that you're playing with, and each champ has different archetypes assigned to them, and each archetype, as you get more of them, has increasing buffs and things like that. So it's got a lot going on, but it's really cool, and it's super addicting. And honestly, man, I just can't really, I mean, I'm not into DBD really too much anymore. I'll do a stream here, a DBD stream here or there, like when Jason was on the PTB, I'll do that. I'll do a stream here or there with DBD, but for the most part, I'm kind of over that, you know. I never really was crazy about being pigeonholed into one directory either, you know. Even though, like, if I had stuck with it, my channel would probably, like, if I had stuck with it and I never took a break, which neither of those things are realistic, I don't know where my channel would be, you know. You haven't played DBD in a long time, yeah.
Fire of retribution, or the heart's light.
Through your break back in 2020, 2023 from both DBD and streaming, yeah. The COVID time was like the big, like that would have been, if you were treating your stream like a business, the COVID era would have definitely been the time to really go all in on a game and try to really push for building a huge community because viewership was at an all-time high. People couldn't leave their houses. There's, you know what I mean? Like there was nothing anybody could really do except for do shit online. Like Twitch got real popular. Now like everything's different, you know? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that situation is very different for you then. Yeah, for sure. I can see that. All right. We get 10 interest now. I can hang in there for a little while longer. Actually, I want to put this on Riven. But you know, like right now, the economy is in a shit place, and yeah, times are bizarre right now. All the geopolitical unrest and then on top of that, you have so much like as far as Twitch is concerned, you have so much sort of like cheating taking place on the platform. Like a lot of all the people botting and view botting and things like that. Like they're cracking down so hard. They are, you know, they're probably a little too heavy-handed. I can tell you, even just like taking periodic looks at my numbers after streams, like I know that I don't have the audience that I used to, but I can tell you without any, like with certainty that I've had people in here before where like I can see 15 to 20 different people at times chatting, and it shows I had like 6 or 7 viewers. So I'm like, okay, like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's not the end of the world. But I can tell something's off with that, you know. Like I can go back through my VOD, like my comeback stream, I can see in the VOD when I watch it that there were like 60-70 people in here, and like it showed I had like 23. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like obviously something's wrong. Like this isn't correct. The math just ain't mathin'. Nope. And you don't need to be a CPA to see that one. So, you know, again, it's not a huge deal. But you can definitely tell and feel that Twitch is trying to take action against these kinds of things. But it's pretty heavy-handed, I think, in some instances. And I think for some people it needs to be. I think the amount of view botting on the platform is pretty egregious. And there's been people who have been very openly, like, they've been admitting to this very openly that this is going on, and that, so it's obviously a problem. Like there's no question. But it's certainly going to put a strain on some folks. All right, we're going to have to commit to something here. I feel like we're pretty way behind now from not spending any money. So maybe we were econing a little bit too aggressively. It depends on how, like, so there's eight players per match. You can see like hang on once the damage bar goes away. You can see that there are 8 players here. I am in second to last place right now. This is my health.
Here we go.
And if you go into the top 4, it can you're at pretty much the 30-minute mark if you make the top 4. And make some room.
Old man with a lamp, coming through.
Twilight fades.
If you win a match, you can expect to be in here for 32 to 35 or so ish minutes, I would say. I'm gonna have to change what I'm doing here because I've been not spending because I got an augment that gives me 10 interest, which is double what it typically is. And so I've essentially been trading my health for money, and you have to level up to add more. Like, so watch. Oh, hang on. After this.
Let this be.
Okay, so let's go Shen. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 champs on my board, and that is because I am level 7. And so if I spend some of my money to go up to level 8, I get increased chances at better quality champs. So you can see, like, this is a 1 cost. Twisted Fate is a 1 gold, 1 cost. Or Nunu is a 4 cost, and you can see, like, the nameplate is purple. So right now I have a 10% chance to get a purple. If I buy up, I can spend $52 to go to level 8. I'll just do that. Now I can add 1 more to my board. The problem is that when I'm under 100, I'm not maxing out on the augment that I bought or that I picked up. So, but that's what I selected. Not everybody else went that path. Everybody's got, like, kind of their own situation. I'm going to be dangerously low here. Yeah, 8. So I have no more. I can't die anymore. Like, I can't lose rounds anymore. And at this point, I may have gotten trapped into using, like, my econ. My econ may have trapped me into building a trash board, which, frankly speaking, that's pretty much what it looks like I've done, if I'm being totally honest here.
A bargain is due.
So I might be dead here just because I didn't have enough time to really get a whole lot going here. I don't have enough damage. I've got a good tank now with Tom Kench, but I don't have enough damage to kill everything else. So I have the survivability up front, but I have no damage in the back. So we probably lost this one, and that was just because I don't have enough experience playing with this. I would be shocked if I lived through this. Yeah, no, I'm dead. So that was just a misplay. Yeah, it was just a misplay. I've gotten in top 4, so you get points when you're in the top 4. If you're 5th, 6th, or 7th, you lose. And I lost the most points I could have because I came in last. Tonight I've had nothing but top 4 finishes. The game before this, I finished 2nd, I think. So I've been doing fairly well tonight. Last night was bad. That game, obviously, you just watched was bad. Thanks, Meth. Meth's always got my back. I feel like this definitely isn't an easy game just to jump into. No, I mean, like, I've been at it for a few weeks now, and I'm still making stupid mistakes and misplays, and But one thing that's different too, like, okay, so there's obviously going to be some balancing that the devs are doing. There's balancing that the devs are doing, and whenever they tinker and whenever they balance and rebalance, they end up making a meta, right? Just like any other game. And so what I could do is I could just try to go for like the meta every time, and I would have a higher chance at winning, which I think that's generally what most people do. But like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to experiment with other comps and see what I can make work. And if I don't have to play the same board or shoot for the same board every single time, do you know what I mean? Like, so, and that might be my biggest problem, is that like I crave the variety, and I want to try to see like, hey, is there something that like isn't documented to be a winner that I can put together and make like something unique and different? And so I think so too. Yeah, I think the experimenting is fun. Actually, no, why don't we... Let's just do this. I'll just make it a little bit quieter. Primordian is pretty strong early. Okay. So Space Groove is strong right now. What's it giving me here? Just like a big smattering of part of the swarm. All 3-star champions now count towards swarmling power. At level 9, while fielding 6 unique 3-star champions, Primordian summon the Apex Primordian. Should we go for it? That's obviously, we're gonna go Hedgehog. No, I know, I was just messing. That rarely, if ever, I think works out, right? Like almost never. It's very hard to do, I would think. Bait. Yeah, that's fair. It does seem very, very improbable. I'm gonna keep that on the bench for now. We do have Anima. So we could. We need one more, don't we? Either way, we need one more. Put Aurora in the front by mistake. This is probably the part of the game that I struggle with the most. Is this really bizarre early game mix, especially when the game is throwing some, like getting Ornn early is quite good. Okay, so this changes things a little bit. We have Teemo now, so we could. Oh, we've got a 3-piece space groove. We can still keep these on the bench for now. Shogath. Who else has a show? Here's another one. This is who's fighting me. And there's somebody going forward on this bench here too. So we know already that Shogath is not going to be not going to be on our board. And since I'm unlikely to go into a whole lot of other brawlers, that's probably going to be out for me too. Although we have Urgot, who is a brawler. So this is where this is the part of the game I struggle with, and I still like have to really try to think this through carefully, and then I still screw it up anyway. We're heavy on tanks. Tom Kench is a brawler, so we could ditch the show. And we've got Urgot, Rek'Sai, and Gragas. Just trying to think about what this front line might look like. I don't mind lose streaking. That's okay. I mean, I prefer not, but it's too late. That ship has sailed. We might actually win this one, so. With Gnar with a Deathblade, it may not. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with lose streaking. I don't see us hanging on to these, but I will for a bit. Don't have much in the way of items either, unfortunately. We do have the Reforger, but hopefully that changes a bit for us here. With Samira too. Dog says it's time for bed. Ali, it was great to see you. Again, safe travels. I hope you have a nice time. Hope to catch up again soon. Take care, okay? What does this really look like for Space Groove? Actually, it doesn't look bad, actually. I don't think I have any competition for this. I'm not sure about Indiscriminate Killer. Giant Slayer is gaining against all instead of just tanks. Okay, we're gonna try it again. We might be able to bail out on the brawler play here. I need to put Samira on the board. Now we have Gwen as well. Superset max health, stun immunity, and okay. Good tank item. 100k for each back shot you're taking. Wait, what? 100k for each sorry, that caught me off guard. 100k for each back shot you're taking. How many you taking? I mean, 100k, bro. What a question. Oh, Matt, dude, this axe is everything, man. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'm still reading your question, Monkeys. Like I'm so taken aback by that. I don't think you could put a price high enough on that, honestly. For me. No judgment, but dude, that will catch people off guard for sure. I can see it. I need to get this Hand of Justice off Timo. It's not working out. All right, we're getting rid of these. Organize these a little bit. Okay, first things first. Oh, we got a Dragon's Claw. We like that. I need something other than Ashers. Just because it's been nerfed so bad. Oh, I kind of was a little bit concerned there on that one. I thought it was going to be closer than it was. Okay, making some moves. Nope. Let's go. Make a rabbit ding dong. Goranami. Kind of digging this here. Is this salvage bean? Oh, a blue buff. Very nice. Two more. Not too bad. Should probably focus on the econ and getting to 8 so we can get a blitz. Don't like that. I think we're gonna be okay though. As long as nothing else gets in. Never mind. I was gonna say, as long as nothing else gets to the back line, we should be okay, but this Ornn is doing work, man. Dude, that's wild. That's so strong. Yeah, but see, I got sucked into that last game. And so I'm just trying to keep it above 50. But I know I could go higher and it would be better. But where do you draw the line, though? You know. Warmogs. Okay. Oh shit. Need something out there. That's what that's what I'm gonna try to do. I mean, I had to blow a little bit to get there, but I need blitz. Dude, that Indomitable is ridiculous, man. I appreciate the advice too, by the way. I will tell you, some people from the TFT directory have come in here before, and like, there are a lot of really toxic people in the League of Legends community, and TFT has inherited a fair bit of that. I appreciate the fact that you're new here and you're very chill and helpful. I appreciate that. Just wanted to make sure I said that out loud for you. Like I like when my chat is active, but I don't like it like some people's chat is just full of garbage. I would rather have like less people in here that it's like more engaging community. You know what I mean? Like that's more important to me. I'm too old for the bullshit, you know? Two more Ornn. I don't know that we're gonna see it, man. We'll put Bramble Vest on Nasus instead. I think I like the Warmogs with Dragon's Claw for Horn better. Ouch. More giant slayers wouldn't be terrible, I guess. I feel like I just don't have enough items. There we go. I'm gonna roll down. There we go. Yeah, it made a pretty big difference. Three-star Ornn, 3-star Samira. Almost 6k health on him. Actually, let's take these off. These are tank items, but I want him to stay alive longer if I can make that happen. How much health? 6,500. It's a lot of healing, man. I know. Samira, man, holy shit. It's a lot of damage. I tried for it.
Settle down, sweet cake.
Another giant slayer. Good, good. We like it. Wow. I think 9's better. I was going for one more blitz. That's what I was rolling down for. You think it's not going to give me another one? Well, that helps. That Riven's going to be a problem. Not going to be, is a problem. Yeah. Wow, that's very strong. It's been a better night tonight than last night, that's for sure. All right, gang, that's gonna do it for me. I head on out so I can make sure I'm timely for picking up my wife at the airport. But I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight and welcome anybody who is new. Don't forget to follow if you haven't, if you enjoyed your time. I should be live again tomorrow, not 100%, but join the Discord if you like. I do post when I'm going live there. And I will be also adding some more Resident Evil 4 remake videos to the YouTube. So if you're interested in checking those out, feel free. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night tonight. And we'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.